what's been kind of coming up for me is that our mission has always been to bring women together from different parts with different perspectives, from different stories and backgrounds, to experience a new way of seeing everything around them. I can see it happening when we have dinners. I can see it happening when they're in the Medina. I can see it happen when they meet Sarah. And you get to see them having fun and letting go of titles and who they are, because they're all powerful to be on this trip, to be honest. But it's like they're back to being 5 years old, exploring the world as we should at every single moment. I see especially Marrakesh and New York City to be meccas of female travelers. And my question was, well, how do we teach them that? Instead of just getting them to shop here, into the Medina, and how do we take it a little bit deeper? Let's get them where they know, where their comfort zone is, which is beauty. Beauty is a word that translates all over the world. Women always want to feel universally beautiful. They're curious about beauty. They're curious who has the secrets. What is the fountain of youth? And so we bring them in that way. We say, come on a beauty walking tour. But what they end up going through is meeting local women who are willing to share their secrets and willing to share the stories behind the products that they're seeing in the market. Without wisdom, if you come to this place and you don't even understand why all these products are there, then what's the point of you even buying them? There's a story behind each one, and that's how it is around the world in all different cities. There's a story because of the textiles and the fabrics that they use. There's stories behind the eyeliners and the pigments. Indigo changed Morocco, India has taught me so much. Nothing goes according to plan. Italy, piano, piano, slow, slow. Morocco is another one. It's like God's working through the world to teach you lessons at all times. And I hate it so much because I'm so used to getting it our way as an American. But here it's it doesn't work in that space. It's on a whole different world. And there's pureness, and that's what I love about it. There's no talk. I think that's what I see around the world. I think that in America there might be a lot of talk, whereas in different parts there's no talk, it's just being. I don't cry back home. I don't get upset back home because everything's great. I control whatever's around me, or I've learned in my comfort zone to not have control, which allows everything to be. But when you decide to go to a different country or a different place where you want to have a little control, thrown into a whirlwind of nope, that's not going to go that way, or I think a lot of people have suggestions and ideas and what you should be doing, but then there's that other side that no one sees, and it's the side of you alone, and just drawing and dreaming and painting what the future looks like. And it is a journey, like you said. It's the way, what gets in the way is the way. We talked about before how we always create things that we probably lack the most. So we go on experiences. A lot of the women that are coming on our trips are powerful. They're beautiful inside and out. They're successful. They have stories to tell on how they've gotten to where they are. But they're curious about something because they know that there's more. And in their four walls, wherever they are, and the way that they've been doing things for so long, there's no opportunity to learn anymore. And they're willing to not just go to the Four Seasons in a different country, but they want to get a real on-the-ground experience of who they are, what they're up to, and how they can elevate. And the only way that we can really push through that experience is by letting the world teach us what's next. What we've always wanted is to have women just have this experience to forever be changed so they can go home and share the beauty of a different part around the world. To share about the differences that make us so unique. And it really changes them. It changes them. You don't even dress the same when you go back home. Your room doesn't look the same, to be honest. You embody the culture so much because you've seen it so raw and so authentically that your whole life changes, to be honest. Your kids' life, your dinners, your holidays. I've had so many women that are we're gonna do Ramadan now. We're gonna actually do Hinduism holidays. Because you see the beauty when you're like invited as a family member into these places. You're like, wow, like I had no idea. I didn't know what I didn't know, and now I know. And how do I go back to being who I was? Because now I'm infused with this color. I'm infused with these thoughts and this way of being, like shakran and salam and bowing. You know, all these things are part of the culture of these humans around the world, and they become part of you by spending time with them. When you're willing to get outside of the walls that keep you in your comfort zone in a way.